I'm so blown away, Jamie. I can't believe how many leaders I work with that don't have just a basic roster. And now when I say roster, I'm talking about here's my team, here's their names. Now, almost everybody has like a database that they can go to and look at who's on their team. But a roster is a very strategic tool, and it's not rocket science. It's very simple. And all it is, and again, this is just one of the very intro pieces of the Sellership System. But what it is just some sort of spreadsheet that you can shift and change that has their name, their first name, last name, what year are they? And then I've developed a model, mind, heart, feet. And it's very simple. Okay. You don't know enough about the people you lead if you don't know this about them. Where's their mind at? Meaning, what's their specific goal? And do you have it on your roster of their target is XYZ? That's the mind. Heart. Why do they want that specific goal? And oftentimes as you're meeting with people, you'll find that either their mind and or their heart, their specific goal is not clear and or their heart is not clear. And so you as a leader, you don't know enough about them to lead them if you don't know what their specific target is for their reasons and why they want those things. So the feet just represent results. The mind and the heart control the feet. And what I found is always, Jamie, it's crazy, always, if there's a feet problem, if somebody's having a feet problem, there's a lack of alignment or clarity in their mind and or their heart. You get those clear enough goals with why they want it bad enough, and then that moves the feet into action to get them to take.
Yeah, get it done. I love that.
There's a few other pieces on the roster that are critical.
But that's a snapshot into
snapshot,
a
couple things.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. And that to me, I don't know if you walk into environments where that's already done, or when you educate them, they're like, holy smoke, that is something that I've got to have.
It's very rare, but there's lots of pieces there, but bringing it into a very simple, that's actionable, that they can use and be able to have a snapshot of their team. And then what's great about a simple roster is that you can then shift and adjust your team as you go, and you can reorganize it. You can have, okay, these are my, let's say you have a 50-man roster, and you can then, I teach a principle of your dream 10. And so when you shift your top 10, and this is where your focus, and that's why part of the roster is so valuable. And I'm going to spit a few other quick things about this roster. Again, this is just very entry level on how do you transition successfully into leadership. Because then what you can do is you start putting projections, their numbers. You can start on your own. You don't need to show this to anybody necessarily, but you can then start put your own projections of what you think they could do, and then their projections, put that into a financial model to where you can see, my team of 50 guys, we'll call it, plug it into my projections. And so if you wanted to give effective, this is what I think I'm going to earn this year, if you want to be able to talk intelligently about that, and you could show, whoever you report to, if you report somebody, or if you don't report to anybody, you can just, all the funding that you need based off of this specific thing. So just some very fundamental business tools that almost nobody actually does.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Especially in sales, because I just picture it being a lot of adrenaline, a lot of hit targets or goals and scattered, but that just, it aligns it the way you described it, just brings it into alignment, and that affects the feed. I love that. But the roster is like your team. And so you're able to see, measure where they are, and then the alignment of even your goals with theirs. So I think that's huge.
I hope you enjoyed this short video. Now, there's only so much I can share in a few minutes with you. And if you lead a sales team and want to learn the 7 most valuable strategies to create a high-performing team, then check out the Sales Leadership Masterclass. This is exactly what I wish someone would have created for me, because it would have saved me decades of figuring it out on my own. Click on this link right here or in the description below to check it out.